What's up guys, Tag Heuer here. Today we'll be talking about smartwatches, and if you clicked in this video it's because of the title that you've seen. So yeah, we're talking about smartwatches. They're here to stay and they're not going away. So back in the day when smartwatches started, people saying like, oh, I'm not gonna buy that. You don't need a smartwatch. Why would you need a smartwatch when you already have a smartphone in your pocket? And I was one of those guys as well, because Apple did not come in the game as fast as they should. I'm the Apple guy that I would wait. I'm patient enough to wait for Apple to do whatever it is that it's in the market that is dominating, or the new tech in the market. And if they don't do it, I'm patient enough to wait till whenever they start doing it, then I get my hands on it. So before smartwatch became a thing, I had some random Kickstarter smartwatch, like the first iWatch, which was an Android watch. Like, some of you may not know that brand, but there is a watch called the iWatch, which is not an Apple device. It was an Italian company. It raised lots of money on Kickstarter. I also donated, and bro, it took these guys more than a year before I could get. I remember I funded that when I was in my first year at university, and I got the watch in my second year. That's how slow it was. It took them a year before people could get their hands on. And by the time that watch came out, it was already too late. LG started doing smartwatches already, but it was more of like an Android watch. And then Samsung came out with a Samsung smartwatch, which was the first gen. And when I had my iWatch, did the unboxing, that thing was lame. The OS was way behind. I think it was like Android 4 point something, or Android 2.2.4, I guess. The OS was so slow and I was really disgusted. The next day I had to ship it back to them, like, I don't need that device anymore. Like, I would ask for a refund. I did get my refund actually, and I got the LG one. So those were back in the days. I'm talking about 2012, maybe 13. And then now we have Apple Watch, Samsung, Huawei, and Xiaomi, and every brand out there is coming into the game. But what I'm trying to say here is smartwatches are here to stay, because before it was just for like the young lads who wants to like look cool, that you've got the latest Samsung and then you got the Galaxy Watch, or you got the latest Apple iPhone and now you have the Apple Watch. But now it's with the new tech coming out each year, innovation, like, they've been able to move this up to even the old people. So like fall detection, you can heart rate monitor, blood oxygen. Like, these are things that old people, they actually need to, like, they need to know what's going on in their system. In case of anything bad that needs attention is happening, you can, you know, it has SOS call as well. So like, the smartwatch has really improved significantly, that it's reached this population of the people in the world, even up to old people. And I think in the next 5 years it will improve. Like, okay, the Apple Watch Series 7 just came out and we're all saying, oh, yeah, there is nothing much that Apple or this smart tech could do anymore to improve what they already have. We all know that tech does not stop in one place. Science and technology, it's like every year there is always an innovation. There is always something new that comes out every year. It may not be super significant, but over time these things becomes significant. What I'm trying to say is most of the watch companies are going to bankrupt, or they are going to force themselves to close. So the smart brands such as Fossil Watch, they came into the game as early as they could. They started making smartwatches as well, but for some reason they are not making as much sales as they should, because Apple Watch is really dominating the market. So if it's not Apple Watch, it's a Galaxy Watch. And whoa, when I say whoa, I mean like Apple Watch has really taken over the market. And so brands like Fossil, they don't really have much space in the market, but they're pushing out there. And brands like Armani also started doing the smartwatch a couple of years ago. But the thing is, they're quite pricey and quite big, and not everyone really like the design that they're coming up with, to be fair. I'm one of them. Michael Kors started doing as well, which is all right. Like, I like the size of their smartwatch and how many people, the question is how many people are willing to buy those brands when there is Apple Watch. So I'm going to talk about brands like luxury brands now, such as Rolex and other brands as well that does wristwatches. I know Lawrence or Momo Design. I've never seen a Momo smartwatch before, and I hope they start. Momo is a very good brand. They do titanium watches. I have a couple. I've had 2 different Momo design. I'll just show you an example of what I mean. So here is my Momo titanium watch. It's a very sleek watch. This watch is more expensive than an Apple Watch. And here is my Lawrence watch, which is a classic silver watch. These watches are really nice, but again, like I said, since I had the Apple Watch, I don't really look at these anymore. For example, these, I've changed the battery twice since I started rocking the Apple Watch, and I've never gone back to use this. These are used every now and then when I want to look different, not wanting to be in a smartwatch, but I still find myself over time going back to the Apple Watch. So what I'm trying to say is brands, big brands out there, if they are really smart and then really know what they want to do, I would advise that they start investing into smartwatches. Otherwise, it may be too late. Even I'm like little brands that people don't really know them that much as a wristwatch brand, such as Adidas and Nike. If these brands comes into smartwatches, trust me, they will make a massive sale. So all I'm trying to say is the big brands out there that have made their establishment just on watches alone. Like, if you want to survive and remain in the next 10 years from now in the market, I would advise that they start investing into smartwatches, because smartwatch is here to stay and it's only going to get better. The era of digital analog is gone. I really want people to know, I really want the companies out there to understand that the era of analog is gone and it's the era of digital and era of smartwatches. So start investing before it's too late. Don't be like BBM, don't be like BlackBerry, what they did when the technology, or like Nokia, when the technology of screen, a larger screen, smartphones, touch screen was out there. They thought that, oh, we already dominated the market for years and therefore it's going to remain like that. Like, people don't care if you dominate the market for years. If they find a choice, if they find something better, they would definitely go for that. And again, it's something that, it's a trend. It's something that everyone is buying. I'm not saying why should you upgrade or why should you get a smartwatch because everyone is getting it. But it's like a trend now. It's like a thing that everyone has a smartwatch and a smartphone. And if you don't get, I'm not saying you must get it, but you out there as a producer, if you don't get into this trend, you will end up losing your customers and therefore go bankrupt. You don't want to be like BlackBerry, Sony Ericsson, Nokia. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video here. And there are companies out there, if you get this video, I hope this is useful. I hope you learn. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.